In the shadowy world of espionage during World War II, where every whisper could alter the course of history, British spies devised ingenious methods to communicate without raising suspicion. Among these clandestine techniques, one stood out for its simplicity and effectiveness: the use of invisible ink made from onion juice. This peculiar choice, born from the necessity of secrecy, became a vital tool in the hands of those who risked their lives for the cause. The story begins in a dimly lit room of an old Victorian house in London, where a small group of spies gathered under the watchful eye of their leader, a sharp-minded woman named Eleanor. Eleanor, with her keen intellect and unwavering resolve, understood that the success of their missions depended not only on the information they gathered, but also on how they communicated it. The enemy was everywhere, and even the most innocuous of letters could be intercepted. Thus, the idea of using invisible ink was born. Eleanor had learned about the properties of onion juice from an old book on natural remedies. The juice, when applied to paper, dried clear, leaving no trace of the message it concealed. The true magic lay in the application of heat. When exposed to the warmth of a flame, the juice would darken, revealing the hidden words. It was a method so simple, yet so effective, that it quickly became the backbone of their communication strategy. The spies gathered in the evenings, huddled around a rickety table cluttered with papers, pens, and the occasional onion. Each agent took turns writing messages, their pens gliding across the paper in a flurry of urgency. Some wrote about troop movements, others about supply routes, and a few exchanged personal notes, longing for the day when the war would end and they could return to their lives. The messages were often cryptic, filled with code words that only their comrades could decipher. A single slip of paper could mean the difference between life and death, a victory or a crushing defeat. As they wrote, the air filled with the pungent aroma of onions, a smell that would have been off-putting in any other circumstance, but became oddly comforting in their secretive world. To outsiders, they were merely a group of friends sharing a meal, but under the surface, they were warriors of a different kind, battling against tyranny with every word they wrote. Once the messages were penned, the task of revealing their contents began. They would carefully hold the paper over a candle flame, watching as the ink transformed from invisible to legible. The words would emerge like ghosts from the depths of the paper, and with each revelation, a sense of accomplishment washed over them. They were not just exchanging information, they were weaving a tapestry of hope and resistance against the dark forces that threatened their freedom. But the danger was ever present. The enemy was not blind to the tactics of espionage. They had their own spies, their own methods of interception. Eleanor and her team had to be vigilant, ensuring that their messages were sent through trusted channels and that they never fell into the wrong hands. They developed a system of drop points where messages could be left for couriers to collect under the cover of night. Each rendezvous was a dance with fate, a heartbeat away from discovery. As the war raged on, the use of onion juice became a symbol of resilience and ingenuity. It was a reminder that even in the darkest times, creativity could shine through. The spies found camaraderie in their shared mission, bonding over the absurdity of their methods and the gravity of their purpose. They were united by a common goal: to undermine the enemy and protect their homeland, one invisible message at a time. In the end, it was not just the information they conveyed that mattered. It was the spirit of defiance that each letter carried. The world may have been engulfed in chaos, but within their secretive circles, the spies wielded their pens like swords, each stroke a testament to their unwavering commitment to freedom and justice. And as the war drew to a close, they knew that their invisible ink had played a small but significant role in the fight for a better tomorrow.